Fortnite Battle Pass. All right, let's get this started. I think I got rid of my pen tool as well for some reason. I think I also want to quickly go a little bit behind that 444 because I didn't really describe what I meant by like this position. Like right here, where we have a guy playing pressure by presence. This is very similar to what we saw in the replay we were just looking at, actually.
Yeah.
Where we have that pressure by presence and he doesn't commit and he goes for something more useful, and then we have that pressure, and then that guy doing whatever's needed in the play. And it's all ones theory, where the ball is always going to go from left to right based off of the way the opponents are.
Mm-hmm.
Goal.
Here we go.
Initial thoughts, I'm gonna actually look to see if they're. So this guy's flipping. Okay. Initial thoughts, I love Falcon's position a lot more.
Yeah.
This guy can catch it, bring it up the ball, anything. They have just earned time for free. Literally everybody on orange is committed.
Yeah.
And this guy can also start causing whatever pandemonium he would like.
That's what I'm saying.
And then we just get free rotation, free reign of the wheel, basically, just because of how passive orange is here. Oh, I like that. He's cutting off the angle. Oh, is he trying for a pat? Oh, that's a beautiful palm.
And look at him. Look at where TRK can rotate. Yeah.
It's beautiful. Immediately recognizing that this guy's going to be committed and taking that valuable space that he would have needed to go. That's beautiful. This is still perfect Rocket League. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then oh my gosh. I would have loved for him to be like right here, but there's no reason that he couldn't adapt to it. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, now we're seeing actually the downside here, in a very literal way, is the same thing that we saw with them doing over here, is now we know the direction of the path of the ball. It's no longer unpredictable. It's very easily read. Booster, what are you sending me?
You may need to want to look at that.
Same thing you were talking about that your team did yesterday. Oh, nice.
Is stuff is
yeah. So Booster basically just sent me the thing that we were just talking about. The team that was coached did it, so that's really good. All right. Let's get the show on the road, if you will. Joke.
All right.
I would honestly love if Blue took time here, because if they take time, this guy's rotation path, basically, if you give him an opportunity to fuck up, he might. In a demo here wouldn't be good because we just have a guy that's already spawned in, and we have that guy that's already yet again able to start doing things with the ball. Now we could start playing with our coverage here, but it's still their safe space. I would really love for him to play with his coverage more so here, and try to get rid of the options, potentially even nullify the demo or turn in yet again.
I would like to see where Killers turns in as soon as he spawns. Like what his pathing or decision making is.
Oh, I think
so. Dies, spawns right.
Immediately left. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see, I love that because it allows TRK to go play duck.
Oh yeah,
Like it allows
exactly.
it validates the entire position and allows Rawas to cause pandemonium with this being safe.
Yeah, and that's even better than what I was saying before because now he's facing in a way where he could be more involved. I like that a lot more actually. Or even if he slows down, pressure by presence, and then goes there. Oh,
Yeah, exactly. It's just strong. Like the position is just strong. He doesn't even have to go. He can just P by P.
oh, so close. I wonder if our loss turns up here because and we're losing pressure here.
See,
So close.
I don't necessarily hate it if Ruas, but no, it's committal. It's just a committal play. Like I wouldn't hate it if Ruas makes like an immediate turn and Killers continues going up there, but it's just it seems less strong than it could have been.
Yeah, that would leave us in 1v2 very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely so proud though that we got more than a kickoff of perfect play.
Yeah,
I'm
literally. Yeah, it took 23 seconds. That is like leagues beyond any other game.
I would honestly really like if Rawas turned up the wall here and started playing coverage like that, and if Killers started playing coverage more so like this. Because if the interaction of the 50 is low momentum, he's just there and ready. But if it's not, it just straight up goes to Killers, and we still win.
As long as TRK continues rotating back and just like goes down, like Ruas goes up and to the right, TRK goes down to the left and just covers that space. Because if we had just had Killers facing in the middle, there's a very real threat of a 2v1 or an initiator play.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because if it gets past this guy, then it's still a 2v1 until this happens, and then it's a 2v2. Oh, okay, so we see Duck. They're avoiding coverage actively. I like that. I like that they're actively avoiding the matching coverage. He's finding even though they already made a mistake and this is incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
I really like how he's finding value where he is rather than where he could be. I love that.
Exactly. That's the same thing we preach.
And now he turns in when it's in the, oh my gosh.
Now I'm excited to see what TRK does as he lands.
Me too, actually. So he starts facing the boost and he gets out of the way for coverage. I like that. Oh, I would really like if Killer's sat right here with coverage in. He also sits here with coverage in. They can't do anything. I think I'm going to go back a little bit and also look at Orange and see what they were doing wrong because I think we've been focusing on this is just really exciting to me more than Orange.
Same here. But in this position, I think there's also a world in which Killers turns right and covers things and like turns in right and covers near those boost pads, like where Pan is currently close to, and TRK continues, grabs the boost and rotates around for a tempo play.
Like this or like this.
Yeah. So so TRK would go into the right around Killers. Just hold Duck there. I think. Yeah, I mean, depending on how this 50 goes, either one could be.
I actually don't hate either. Yeah, I actually really like that. I am gonna go back though and look at Orange.
Yeah.
So we're already committed. We already committed twice. This is really that incorrect ones theory that we're seeing. Instead of being that backboard's coverage and covering everything here, even this would still be incorrect because the closest path is the farthest one for us. This is like we're putting our priorities backwards and we're like asking the chef to be the waiter.
Yeah.
Is that that was a 50 midair. That's impressive that it almost went in. Holy. I don't like how we committed more so even into this play. We could have done the same thing here as we were recommending last game where he just sticks right here. And even if it's in, it was going to be in anyways. We were positioned awfully. But even if it isn't, we still have a say. We can try to cancel out this guy's coverage And even better, we can try to actually utilize that guy that's over somewhere over here, and he could potentially become active in the play with an outplay touch around.
That is true.
Yeah, and because we pushed up so far, this is no longer, because if we sat right here, now this is still questionable. You can't fucking hit it over here. But
Yeah.
but it's a lot more active than, in a very literal way, having our coverage into the net where we cannot save the ball. Yeah, we actually see that. He abandons the plan entirely and goes for a flip instead of an aerial.
Oh, where's Mr. TRK? Or sorry, Killers.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
I don't like this immediate rotation path because of this guy. This is kind of them trying to arm wrestle with two arms. Um, you need either one person to try to hold this coverage here. Either way, with this guy turning in or this guy turning back, it's just one. You can't have both here because then you're one player. And honestly, I would really like if this guy were to turn upfield and try to find a demo, because of that. And then keep this here. Keep this guy actually. It's not that bad to keep him facing the play on the wall. And then this guy also continues to rotate where this natural coverage would build. But this only works if we do not commit.
Which it looks like we are.
Yeah. So we don't commit on the wall. We go incorrectly with our coverage, and we're committing.
Yeah. Yeah, see, if he was going to be doing this anyways, then just don't turn left. Like, Raze will just continue straight and turn into front post. Like, it's it. And you're also facing a different way now. Like, instead of going and being in this position now by making a big rotation wide, just go there first.
Yeah, exactly. And even better is we could have had a like this.
Exactly.
And then this is actually reasonably safe. If this guy goes here, we fake our boost amount. This is actually really hard to get past now. But we've seen we don't do that. Yeah, we actually abandoned all defense. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we keep abandoning. I think this is what we've been seeing with this is like kind of the interaction method that we saw between G2 and BDS at like the first kickoff. They were very hesitant, and there was no real reason to be hesitant. And now we're actually seeing this punished because we're playing meta threes, you're playing conventional.
Yep.
What are you gonna do, kind of thing.
Exactly.
So I think
by keeping your sorry.
No, you go.
One thing that's very nice about meta threes is by keeping your options so open is it allows you to look like you just have a crystal ball, but in reality you're playing non-committally.
Yeah. I think this is in very literal way proof that meta threes is objectively better. Yeah. The only point in time that the ball has ended up on our side, we had possession. There is a complete dominance of pressure. There's a complete dominance of decision and decisive decision making. And it's kind of falling apart if you're playing conventionally, especially when you're playing against people who you're expecting them to do something and then they're just playing better.
Well, it leads to gaps. By not finding value exactly where you are or as close to where you are as you can, it just leaves gaps. And that's the big problem that we're seeing with it.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm gonna keep trying to talk about orange, but blue is so exciting to me.
I know.
I would really love if Killers were to go a little bit wider here, or even better for him to go like this and turn sideways. Just keeping his options very, very open. And actually, I think we've seen this. He pushes up past where he needs to be active in the play for a rebound.
I almost like keeping where he is and then turning in a bit to the left, just because of the current coverage that they'll have with TRK's momentum, where he's landing and wherever Ross is going, the coverage they have on the right side. So I almost like Killers going straight and then turning left in a bit.
Yeah, I kind of like that too. Not only that, you keep more options open, but for both players. So I
Exactly.
really like that. Yeah, so we have a guy that's correct BC, and we're not utilizing him here. If this guy jumps and gets them to do something, now this is really awkward because he has to jump instead of this guy jumping, and this guy's no longer holding down the fort. This becomes a two-man position where you just get them to do something. Now this is still very risky because this top right is very, very vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of gotta clutch your Bible here.
Yeah. So now we're back to where we went back. So let's see what TRK does and how this
Oh my gosh.
plays out.
We're seeing, I think I said this in the last replay analysis, at higher levels of play, this is a pre-jump. We're seeing that. Razebull's actually being beat here because he's not pre-jumping. Which is crazy, but that's the way it is right now. I would honestly really love, I think like how you mentioned a play or two earlier, how we could have this play where some guy pushes up and then a guy pushes back. I would really like this now because of the interaction with the 50. If the 50 works out for either player, it goes to this wall and it bounces back. But this guy's committed, he's somewhere over here. We still turn in, but we keep defense open. It goes over here and it just lands in our lap.
Yeah, that's exactly the tempo I was talking about before with that duck turn from TRK into going middle.
Yeah, I really like that, yeah. Yeah, so this is literal milliseconds of a difference in a jump.
Yeah.
And he's being beat. Alright, let's see if we go meta. Well, this is probably... Oh, okay. You see kickoff strategy. They're both...
Mine is like... Wait, what? It may be lagging a bit.
Yeah, I'll reset stream.
Okay. Oh, somebody said they got a guts to goes. Oh, it was Booster. Bye, Booster.
Yeah, he's probably going to try to find sleep. We're all committing on a kickoff for Orange.
You know what? Or
I'm gonna actually watch if we lose this as blue. No, we try to win. Okay.
Again, 3v1 win attempt.
So I actually really like this because they turned what would also be conventional in meta. They're just making it meta. We're removing the conventional aspect.
And look at how much, like, if he wins this, like, I mean, if he loses it, it's fine. Like, where Roas is and where TRK is, it's fine. But if he wins this, it becomes like at least a 2v1.
Yeah, I actually think I like this a lot more. Because the 50 could be more explosive over here, and then this guy can have more options. And if it's not, it's low momentum, and it still goes to this guy.
Well, Orange is just committal. Like I don't really necessarily see the benefit of this.
Yeah, that's very true. Like we 50'd each other. I like this as well. We peel off in the dirt. Oh my gosh! And Rawas is oh my gosh!
We're just turning it into meta. Like this is exactly the kind of they turned this kickoff into a meta kickoff.
I would kiss their coach, dude. Holy shit! Joke.
Not even joking.
Oh man. Yeah, now they're also both trying to argue. We actually have two players go. We have nobody actually ready and going back for Orange. We have 0 players. We're all either arguing for boost, or we need to adapt into a guy that has an initiator play.
Yeah, Pan needed in their extreme overcommitted kickoff. Pan needed to just immediately go for one of the boosts.
Yeah, exactly.
And just and just leave the net completely open, or else now they're just in a what are any of them?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I would love, honestly, they don't have to be very aggressive here. Obviously aggression would be a lot better because they kill a lot of the time they have. I don't think aggression's all that good here though, because any hard touches that we get are just into their play. So I would really like actually if we play this slow and we let all of our men get back and we can start becoming active in the play. Close. I like the idea of passing the killers. I think that was a comms mistake, honestly, because he left, but this is that exact turn. This is that exact turn.
Yeah, this is the one we were talking about with Reyes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we just sit there. Perfect. We see the touch and then we leave. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Really,
see how
really good.
non-committed he was? He was willing to just turn, and that's the benefit of that position, is you can just turn.
I think he turned a little before the hit, but either way, we're cutting off the angle right here. If the shot was there, our coverage means something rather than us being in the net and having coverage in the void. Oh my gosh. Yeah, now we're actually going for that angle that we cut off.
Yeah, so it's not just for show. They're not just like hot girl fit. They're they're like Iron Man level fit.
Why are we all back here? I want to actually rewatch this. So we go for corner boost after we lost. We also go for corner. Oh.
What the fuck, man?
This would have been a lot better. Now, having one player leave is arguable because he did hit this away a little hard, and the passing play's gone. But I would really love for Pan to keep this close and have at least somebody else turn in with him, so they could keep the play alive in some fashion. Because if they do exactly what they did, Blue only needs this one guy turning to save everything. They no longer need a 2-man play. This is a nice change of. I feel so like my brain is on fire and I love it.
It's refreshing gameplay.
Exactly. I would love if Killer's left now and Rawas takes over coverage. Okay. Very, very close.
Yeah, we see some coverage into I don't mind that for tempo.
I love it too, because now I'm gonna actually look and see where the other orange guy is. Oh.
This is one of the few scenarios in which I don't mind coverage into the net.
Yeah, same. Not only that, but we also have a guy BC. And everything's already protected. If this guy now gets out quickly, what do? We just don't commit and we stay having a free ball. Yeah, this is because if they go 50, yeah, it's very rough for them at this point. We abandoned BC? Okay, no. We still made that decision, but the quality wasn't as good.
Now, I almost want to see this play develop. If TRK kind of sits and holds duck, Rawas go up into the left or up into the right a little bit, and Killers goes up into the left.
I actually like that. I almost want Rawas to fake jump here, get them to do something, and then exactly like you said. The pressure is so intense. Especially when you're up a man and we're mobile. Okay, we play pressure by presence rather. I actually don't hate this. I don't like the game plan though. The game plan isn't bad. I just don't like it. Because we're playing for this touch always going from left to right, and that's fine. But I would much rather have this guy stay here and keep this coverage so that Rawas could have fake jumped and then actually make him have to do this, because this can turn into a low momentum potential ball still. And then Pan just gets it.
That's also why I liked the idea of Rawas going closer to middle or right and TRK staying in there for a duck, because the tempo just works out better, I think, for Killers being the next one to go on this rather than Rawas.
Yeah, I agree. Because we're actually making numbers even. if we have this guy go as committed. Yeah, and we're actually seeing the effects of it right now, where this guy can start taking this coverage now. Yeah, and he does that exactly. Yeah, and TRK's kind of just out in the woods, fending for himself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what the ping was, and dude, for real, the pressure is so intense. What the Polcom? I would really like, even though we fucked up, and that's just a fact, we gave them time. I would really like if we just stop and hold this coverage and hold this coverage, and then this guy can become very useful for defense. I would really like this. Or even if the play continues going in, we can start actually finding a useful nature for demos. Did I lag out? Hello?
Hey, I can hear you.
Okay, I was just curious.
Mm-hmm.
I like that Killer stopped. I don't like that Rawas kept going, because we lose all that pressure by presence now.
Yeah, and also, bye-bye TRK.
Yeah, even though the pressure by presence worked, like he did something and Killer's got a ball, we didn't have to lose a man to a demo or the play.
No, I agree.
Holy shit, they're not ready for a shot. We shoot it at him? I love Rawas's adaptation on this. I actually don't mind this guy's coverage here. He's also blocking the angle. These guys' coverage I actually really like. But I think we've seen so far they just don't play well under pressure, especially against meta threes.
Yeah, that's hard to.
It is, yeah. It's just fair to say that, yeah. I almost was about to say I almost want him to go on the wall and catch it. Yeah, because we keep that possession, and it's that same thing that we said before in that other replay. It's just a gameplay loop. We go for shots, we keep coverage. We go for shots, we keep coverage.
I'm just continuously looking at the tempo of this, and here I would love to see either Killers stay and TRK stay, like turn in duck, or Killers go in and turn in duck around that middle boost pad, and TRK come up to the left for tempo.
So like this almost.
Other one. Like Killers go to the side where both of them are already on, and TRK come over.
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, because even if this 50 goes bad for us, but it's low momentum, we still have that. I like that. I was about, yeah, fuck. That's suffocating. Holy shit.
That's what I'm saying.
And we actually can play in this position if we play like that. We play with momentum in our position, which is extremely rare. I love that. I want to quickly look at Pan's movement here because he was in no man's land. Oh, he just committed. Okay. Yeah, Risebull kind of just has to stay here with coverage, and I would argue Pan has to. Wait, does he land? He does, and he continues for boost.
So when you were calling Reyes Rise and Rise Reyes.
Did I really?
Yeah, you said Risebull. Yep. Risebull and Reyes. Reyes, sorry.
All right. Yeah, so I like that we're holding cover. Did he realize his mistake? No, he just tries to take him out. Jesus fuck. Because even if we fake the boost him out here, what the fuck are they doing? Like, cool, you caught the ball on the wall, and you're holding really good coverage, but you still have to shoot it in order to score. It sounds crazy to me talking like that about Falcons. But it's in a very literal way. They just have an initiator play, but if they can never pull the trigger, nobody gets hurt kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so, okay, here we see a very committal play.
Yeah, now we're
Oh,
seeing.
but wait.
because-
Oh man.
Now
If
we're
this-
seeing because we didn't have a guy here. It's now a 1v0. Uh-oh,
if
Scoop!
if David doesn't hit this,
Even if he does, like, what do
Ooh.
you do here? Like,
yeah, actually, because both of them can turn in.
yeah, exactly. Like, it's so slow. Like, TRK recognizes that his momentum's faster and he can go for the 50. But it's the same gameplay loop. We go for shot, we hold coverage. We go for shot, we hold coverage.
Yeah, instead of doing a knockout punch this time, they're just battering him with jabs.
Yeah, exactly. It's like war of attrition. I love that. Holy shit. I actually want to. No, I wasn't gonna. I was gonna ask you first if you saw what I saw, but I think that would be a little demeaning.
I see. I can
What
tell
did
you
you
what I
say?
do see.
I was about to ask why you think I really like this position instead of having him turn in here and go back.
I mean, I'm just looking at it from the same basis of tempo. Like, I am a really big fan of adapting the
What's that?
position to make it work in like a couple of seconds. And in this scenario, there is an opportunity for killers to pressure, Ruas to turn in duck, and then actually, well, I mean, assuming something goes wrong, but then just continue up the middle and TRK to pressure the two people who are on the right side, effectively turning this into like a 3v1 or 2v1.
Yeah. Were you saying something first?
Oh yeah, no, it's that cut-in that we were working on.
No, but I'm saying why do I find this option more attractive than this one?
Because
For this
you're rotating wide, it gives you less options to be affecting the play.
No, why do I like this more than this for this situation?
I guess I'm confused on how to give you an answer.
No, it's
'Cause
all
that's how
good. Because this is very, very I think that we've only seen this once where this is
Yeah.
better. And I'm saying that because if Rise at all gets a touch, it becomes a 2v0. Because we have everybody committed. If we don't have everybody committed, we keep pressure because we have insane coverage where we can turn wherever this guy hits it. So that's why I really like it for this situation. You're right, it's rare. We've never seen this work, but I really like this here.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Hold. That's why I said to hold duck for a minute, because it's strength is what it is. It's a strength.
We even see a menace.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh! Now
Okay.
it's even better because we have everything here. Killers just turns in for a bum, and TRK goes for coverage. I do not see them coming back from this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you that. It's hard for him to turn. Yeah, he does try turning, but yeah, and we're seeing that millisecond difference of a pre-jump there. I'm actually not against him jumping here, and it yet again going to Rowas on the wall. It is very committal. I'm not against it, but I would much prefer if we went back. But it's just another option in this position.
Now, there's a window here which he could hit it up the wall to Rawas, who could hit it over to Killers. But
Yeah, that's very committal.
It's very committal.
Is he going to try to catch this? He doesn't need to hit this. Perfect.
Nice. He did the
He's
thing.
flexing
He did the
it up.
thing.
He's flexing it up. Oh. Yes, and we've earned so much time. Look at this. It's a ones position against ones players. Holy, I love this. I love it. Oh man. This is like this is like going to Detroit and packing 3 guns. Like this guy is just prepared. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is a ones interaction at this point. This is why you play your ones, kids. And perfect. We don't need to hit it anymore. He did something. We hit it still.
Ah.
So close.
Whoa.
Yeah, he did. What is I'm gonna rewatch this pad thing. Oh, we could have had a demo there. We didn't see the value of coverage here. We just went for the demo instead of holding this. This is really bad for orange because we only have one guy aggressing. This is like when you try attacking a king with a knight. There is no checkmate potential.
Yeah.
In a very literal way as well, we're setting up all our options in order to become really lethal if we do this correctly. Especially with how passive they are, which I'm actually kind of sad that they're this passive because this decision is just, it could turn into a bad habit. But yeah, we're racing for boost here now because of it.
Yeah. That's the decision I like the least so far.
Yeah, I've liked everything else. I think I like that it's a lot clearer to see what decisions Falcons is making, with the intent behind it, rather than just we're making decisions to make decisions. So I think I really like the intent, but we need to understand why we're doing it here, especially because now we're kind of looking like Monkey Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Good fake, holy shit!
Oh my! Wait, beautiful. Plays right down into him.
We go for a touch. We fake the flip. Exactly. That's the initiator play right there.
Oh, either yours or mine is lagging. I don't know which one, but
yeah, I'll just restart stream. It's all good in neighborhood. But yeah, that's that initiator play. We're actually seeing this work at the highest level of gameplay. So that's really cool. I find that impressive. And there was no direction threat or direction change. How did Killers get boost? Did he just have boost?
He took it. He took it the corner.
Oh, Rawas stopped boosting. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha. Now, honestly, I would really like if Rawas goes up here as a passing option. And TRK bumps, and Killers goes for a passing play.
Yeah, because I mean,
yeah,
Mr. Whatever his name is very committed. Over top of the ball, the flying guy.
Yeah, and then we've got yeah, and we're playing into each other's coverage. We're one guy. Ah, okay. Well, it was good while it lasted. I love the adaptation.
Ooh.
It's rare to find adaptation this high at level like this, and we're seeing that play yet again develop. We're seeing that passing man still exist, even though we fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. TRK turns off. Still recognizes that he needs to be there.
There's also an opportunity, not as much anymore, but there's a disruption opportunity here.
Yeah, there was until he jumped.
Until he turned, yeah.
I would love this right here. Just we take control. Obviously, I think we have to fake our movement here so we avoid the demo. I want to actually see if he looks around with his camera. No, he saw him there. Okay. Yeah, so we see him. Okay, good.
Oh. the dodge.
If I had a face cam, you'd see my jaw on the floor. We play this as an initiator play still. I love that. Holy shit.
Is he gonna get a bump here? Almost.
I don't know why TRK's going for this though.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would have had more value playing pressure by presence here. Almost similar to what we've seen before off of kickoff, where you have a low momentum potential ball, but when for some whatever reason both of your guys are committed, you just sit here and hold this coverage and claim this ball. This guy can't really hit it because you have the outplay touch still, and we give a free ball to this guy.
Pretty much.
So I would really like to see that here. It's very, very good though. There's so much adaptation. I love it, honestly.
Yeah, and they're also this is a time in which they're valuing the position more than the momentum or threat so much that I don't necessarily even mind the matching of coverage right now.
No, me neither. Because I was gonna comment on Killers about how he was really committed in facing towards the right when he could have found value bumping, but you can't punish him. There's no you can't do that here. Especially with the way we're currently playing as Orange. You have to hold this in order to stop the goal. This guy can't do anything, and this guy's just praying that it bounces good for him. Either way, I would really love to see Rawas's fake jump. And Killers, if he can grab this boost before this guy, play for coverage like almost immediately afterwards. Okay, we see the jump. We're committing on this jump, though. Is he gonna... Oh my gosh.
What?
The skill on the lad. I should say the ball's on him, rather. Yeah, because a fake would have done the same thing. It's just, he would have jumped still. Yeah, now we're both leaving. One of us has to turn. Perfect.
I like that. Wait, fake? Faking boost him out?
I actually really like the faking boost him out here. We just go up wall and we hold coverage. And then
you kind of have to fake there first.
Yeah, this guy can hold coverage here, and then we can fake covered or fake boost him out here. I actually really like that. Because then we can also, if it goes to any one of our players, which it probably will, we just play coverage here. And then we keep possession. I actually really like that. I don't know. Are we all up? What is happening here?
Pretty much, almost.
So we go BC. We jump. We see this. And
then
this is
we jump again.
A comms mistake. Yeah, this is just a comms mistake. Yeah, now we have two committed players. And I want to watch TRK to see if he left after he found 0 value. He did. He flipped after the touch. Okay.
I wonder if he calmed leaving or if Killers calmed going.
Yeah, I would love to hear their comms, honestly. I doubt I could listen to Arabic and understand, but... Yeah, we just
a bit of an early jump. Oh, wait, if he fakes, but if this is not a fake, then
yeah, we hit it to the side. Okay.
Yeah. Well, so I don't know if Ross is getting there in time.
No, he definitely.
I would have loved to see fake the first shot to bring it to the right and go for an outplay touch.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah. Because then we also earn time. This guy can grab boost. He can get back into play with coverage. And this guy can find value almost immediately. I like that. Yeah, you can't actually defend this either. Because we hold possession the entire time. And if they pull the trigger on shooting, we just adapt. It's not... like,
exactly. With our mobile position right now, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And they're leaving instantly as well. So we see their reaction. I think Flakes is a big advocate of hits to the side like this instead of into your opponent. But we didn't need to hit it here.
No, that's what I was saying. Look at how much space there is if he were to have cut it right here.
Yeah, you're playing in between their coverage in a very literal way. I like that how he hit it to himself though, and I hope Rawas turns back in. Nope.
I don't like the tempo of this as much.
Yeah, me neither. I would love a lot if instead of here, he was like here. Like he can't even really turn because then his coverage is facing this way. He kind of just had to start off like this. Yeah, we're still seeing this really wide rotation, even though like we know the demands of the position. He could have turned in here. Yeah, now we're seeing that turned into where we should have been, but if we were right here the entire time, it's just in our lap that we didn't have to work for this that hard. I'm gonna watch Orange because I was kind of curious how that guy ended up there. Oh, and we're seeing that we're facing into. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't hate their position here if it stays like this. He's threatening a lot. Now, he cannot commit because if Killers just turns this as a 2v1 and he's out of the play, so he can't commit actually. He has to just fake. But I really like how he's holding this, and I really like how we're holding everything here. We just can't commit other than Rawas, really. Nobody else can really commit. We go for the ball here? I mean, cool, but there's like a defender and shit. Like, yeah, we're more mobile. We're already on defense. I think this is what we've seen in stark contrast to the start of the game, where this team, Orange, is not unified as a unit. They're kind of like, I want to do this, and they're like, oh, I can try to help you, and I'll do this. Whereas all of Blue, whatever one person thinks, they're all thinking it. It's like they have an ant colony, and they're all working for one goal. And Orange is kind of like 3 people that don't speak the same language working on a job site that has different units of measurement.
I mean, they'll get that house built, but it might not stand.
Yeah, exactly. I see Blue having a lot more unity, even though we've had a lot of good highs and really bad lows in this game. Overall, I really like Blue more as they are unified more, and they've shown they can play perfect.
Yeah, I also I'm finding that in this tournament they've been shying away from that knockout punch style, like playing the needle to the knockout punch. It's been much more suffocating and like little jabs, like the like you said, war of attrition, that kind of like 1,000 cuts rather than the knockout punch.
Yeah, this paper cut will give you AIDS. That was stupid, my bad. Yeah, I like even that he turned in and then recognized, because we still exert that pressure by presence. It's not a mistake here either, because nobody's ready and available on Orange to go there, so I really like that. I hope, and I really hope, TRK goes down here, holds coverage. We go BC. We hold this, and Rawas just fake jumps, and he has to make it really convincing. That's why I did this high, but I would really love to see that here. And if that does happen, I'm gonna give him a gold cookie. Okay, so Rawas takes that roll.
Yeah, which I don't necessarily hate, but they're losing out on a bit of pressure by presence.
Yeah, I don't think Rawas should have taken that role because he's more mobile than TRK, and Rawas could have gone up and potentially had a say. And TRK in a very literal way is committed.
Yeah, it's not so much about Rawas being able to have any threat on the play or not. It's that by doing this, he disallows TRK from having a threat on the play.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, why are we facing in? We've already decided to get out.
I don't get that turn from.
I don't know if we're just hoping that squishies are a good recovery method, because they're not. Like, we in a very literal way are wasting distance. He could have easily been here by now, and this is a lot better than going for a squishy for Casper.
Mm-hmm.
And we're giving the ball away. This is, I think, our first ones misunderstanding from Falcons.
Good point.
Which is crazy. I don't think we've ever seen a ones misunderstanding until like what? This is our third game watching them.
Yeah.
And it's only one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now TRK realizes he should have had value, and we're rushing the play in a way that we don't have the resources for.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wouldn't have necessarily hated the one's mistake as long as it was backed up, but now it's like that. The exact thing Gotham said in one of his videos of like, you almost got hit by the car, but you stayed in the street, and then you got hit by the next car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wasn't the first mistake; it's what we did after that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why Rise didn't like fake jump here. Yeah, that's strange to me. I would honestly love if now TRK abandons this ball and goes for a bump and Killers takes over. And then Rawas can play with coverage here. I would really like that. So we slowed down as Killers. We just try for a shot. Okay. That's very committal by Rawas. Did I lag out?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So sorry.
Good.
This is like, I don't know why we're going this far deep. If all we were doing was going to leave. Because this is an outplay touch against us 8 times out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, he even finds that touch. And we're just leaving still.
I'm not a big fan of how this developed from our defense to this.
Yeah.
This is originally how they used to set up their needle, but they branched off too early and in the wrong direction.
Yeah. Like, I love Killer's position. I don't like Rawas's, though. Like, it really doesn't allow Killers to find coverage all that well. Like, if
he's kind of in no man's land.
If he was back here holding coverage, I would love that a lot more. And even that would be threatening with pressure by presence. He could have been active in the play or something like that. But we're way too close here. We are in a very literal way stepping into enemy territory. Oh, I love the avoiding the bump though with the flip. I actually really like that. Oh, please fake jump Killers. Fuck. What is this? What? We just turned into a snake. What is this?
Is he trying to force it over to Rawas?
The only reason I would say, yeah, is because he wants to be on one side but he was already doing that. Oh, he's faking that like that. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I don't know why he's faking like that, though. I'm surprised he did not get that flip reset. Like, even if we jump here, it's not that committal. Because if he takes the shot while we're jumping, Rawas just goes. Everything is really defended here, and I actually really like this position. But there's no immediate threat that we're causing.
Yeah, I mean, this is almost just a situation where you can just, like, hold, because he's falling. Like, I don't necessarily mind this.
Yeah, me neither. I actually like him committing here. But it's we could have gotten this a lot cleaner. And I would love if TRK actually turns behind Killers here for after this 50. And Rawas turns in like this. Because then we see what we saw before, where one guy got demoed and we had that immediate coverage where we needed it. We're doing the same thing here, but instead of him dying, he's just committing. We don't go immediately. Rawas turns, though. Yeah, and we're doing the same. We're pulling a monkey moon, dude. What?
Yeah, I don't.
We're leaving.
Yeah, I don't like the tempo of that.
Oh. Oh, we could have kept that coverage too. We could have just oh. Yeah, we're all in single file line in rotation. Oh my gosh. It was so good. It was so good. Yeah, now we're matching coverage. We are Falcons. We don't match coverage. What are we doing? Oh, my bad. But fuck. Oh, I love this. If TRK doesn't touch it. Shit. Oh. Yeah, now it's just a giveaway of possession. It's a pass to them. We're not holding that meaningful of their coverage, to be honest, is dog shit, but we're not holding that meaningful of coverage. Yeah, it's just an empty space.
No. It's Monkey Moons.
And we're still leaving this coverage we could have kept here for the play. Like, this might have been calmed for him to hold coverage here. Which is, if that's the case, I don't know why he is. We could have found value turning upfield and actually going for a demo or suffocating with boost. Because if this 50 goes bad, it just goes into a spot where we just easily turn in. Or if it goes really well for us, it's actually just hit straight to us and it's an initiator play. Either way, this guy has value.
They need to find their tempo back. They're doing
I
things in the
agree.
wrong order.
Yeah, and it was option fucking C. It was in the most safe spot it could have ever been. And we're still throwing the ball.
Yeah, and it happens again.
Oh, please jump, TRK. You're scaring me. And we do this awkward fake again. And we go, but like he has the outplay touch. This is if they orange held coverage better like here. This is very threatening, and we actually couldn't do this anymore. I think we might have to end that here, though.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to the GX analysis.
Oh man, I will see you guys in general.
Yeah.